Hello, everybody. Good to see you guys. All right, so today we are going to do a live walkthrough of how to fund a crypto wallet, how to withdraw, all that fun stuff. So we're going to go through some of the basics. The only thing I don't have is a cold storage wallet, so we're not going to really get into that too much today, but the process is pretty much the same, other than you have a physical device. Actually, matter of fact, I think I have one. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me go grab it. Let's see how smart I am if I did this or not. Hang on. You guys, I have one right here. Check it out. Okay, so we might be good today. All right. This is cold storage wallet, by the way. This is a ledger. I saw there was recently a breach on okay, I have the box. Where's the rest of it? I saw there was a breach for the Trezor wallet somehow. Here we go. So I'm using Ledger because they haven't had any problems yet. All right, so we can go through this first since I have it in my hand. This is a cold storage wallet, right? This is what we call a ledger wallet, and it's actually cool. So it lights up, if you guys can see that. And basically, you can plug this into your computer with a USB-C, and you can drop your digital assets inside of this. So it's kind of literally like a wallet or a keychain. You can just take it with you wherever you go. So let's talk about how to transfer funds. I'm going to share my screen of my cell phone because it's actually the easiest way just to do this on mobile. I tried to get into like crypto.com and all those platforms on desktop, and it just was a lot of drama. So we're going to just use my cell phone for this call today. So if you guys can see this, please let me know. Hang on, should be pulling up. Can you guys see that all right? Let me just actually make sure you guys can chat with me as well. In case I get any questions or if I move too fast, I would like to be able to answer those questions. All right, I see your guys' chat so you can see me. All right, so I already put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully I don't get any calls or anything during this, but if I do, life happens. So here's what we're gonna do. So the first thing that I want to point out is Crypto.com and Coinbase, they are what we call exchanges, okay? So they are exchanges, which means they can exchange from cryptocurrency to USD and USD to cryptocurrency, all right? Now, the Ledger Live, that's what goes with the cold storage wallet that I just showed you. So it comes with an app, so you can load in your assets into there, into the app, right? After we do a transfer of funds, and then you can plug it into your computer and you can move it literally on a drive like this. That's really cool because that means it's secured there. So what I want to show you guys next is you can see that I have a Trust wallet and a SafePal wallet, right? Okay, I use multiple wallets just to diversify. I have some I haven't set up yet. I also have cold wallets at home that are in a safe as well. So just so you know, I definitely do not put all my eggs in one basket, and I would highly advise you guys do not do that either. It's no bueno. So here's what I want to tell you guys real quick. So Coinbase and Crypto.com, these are exchanges. I do not advise you holding your currency in an exchange. There's a lot of traffic on these websites. All right. And even if you set up two-factor authentication, even if you set up Face ID, it's just not a good idea to store all of your money or all of your crypto in these exchanges. It's really a good idea to have it be a pass-through. Okay, a pass-through if you need to exchange money, right? So what I like to do to hold money is I use the Trust Wallet to basically store my crypto. So I'm gonna basically, let's say if you're using Zionix Global or Zader Capital, right? And you're trying to take a withdrawal from there, I would send it to my Trust wallet first. And then if I needed it to be in USD, I would take it from my Trust wallet and I'd put it into crypto.com or Coinbase to turn it into USD to get it into my bank account. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. All right. So let's get into it. Excuse me. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys literally how to walk through how to send crypto from one exchange to a wallet. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to log in with my Face ID. So let's see, we're going to go from here, we're going to go to accounts. at the bottom there. It's a bit confusing, I guess, because when you go to your home screen, you see the asset as everybody else would see it, but you don't necessarily see your wallet. So you go to accounts and then you click on crypto. And this is where I have some crypto. Again, I don't keep a lot of money in these exchanges because I don't trust them like that. So let's move my Solana out. All right. So I just clicked on Solana, right? And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to hit transfer and I'm going to do a withdrawal. So it's going to ask me for a wallet address. So before I do that, I have to go into my Trust wallet because this is where I want to send it to be stored. Now, it's given me a secret passphrase. Obviously, I'm not going to share that, but when you go through and you set up your account, it's going to give you a secret passphrase. It's usually like 10 different words, random words. It could be like hat or like icon or whatever. Like they're a bunch of just random words, okay? You want to make sure you save those. You should write them down and put them in a safe, honestly. If you put them in your phone, okay, put it in the Notes app. Make sure you lock that Notes app down with a password though, so that not everybody can just get in there and get it. So I also want to show you guys while you're in here, we're going to grab the address in a second, but you want to also do backups from time to time. And how you do that is you click on main wallet, you go to the three little lines, and then you can back them up. If you do a manual backup, that's where you're going to get those safe keys. And iCloud backup, you just follow the instructions and it'll let you back it up right there. So it's good to do backups regularly in these type of wallets. Okay, so I want to bring over my Solana from crypto.com, right? And we're going to go to TrustSwap. So what I need to do is I need to go to fund, and it's going to be deposit from an exchange. Well, sorry, not that one. Receive from another wallet. And it's going to be Solana. So you see Solana there. So I'm going to click Solana. And what I'm going to do is copy the address right there. And then I'm going to go here to crypto.com, go to external wallet. I don't have any saved for Solana yet, so I'm going to click the plus sign right here, and we're going to add the address in here. It's on the Solana network. Okay, you want to make sure the network is right. If you try to send Solana to a Bitcoin network, it's lost forever. So you need to make sure that you put that in correctly. So we're going to paste it in there. We're going to say this is my crypto.com Solana wallet. Do I trust this wallet? Yes. Okay. And there we go. So I added it in there. And then we're going to click on it. So now I whitelisted it, right? So we're going to go ahead and click on that, say confirm withdrawal. And what I'm going to click on here is let's just do max. Let's take it all out. Why not? We're going to do that, and we're going to call this move to trust wallet. All right, wallet. And I'm going to click withdraw. Boom. Okay, we're going to confirm. So I'm going to look back in here. Yep, that's the address I got. Okay, looks good. All right, so we're going to confirm. So there we go. It's on its way. So now it takes a minute to be in transit, right? But you're going to see my balance is about to go down, right? Because I'm not going to have much Solana left. So that takes a minute, but that's how you do that. Oh, there it goes. Your withdrawal is completed. So now I'm going to refresh the screen. I have 0 Solana in here now. And if I go to my Trust wallet, it takes a little while for it to show up here as well, but you'll see that it'll show up under my crypto as well here. Okay, so here it is, Solana. Now I have Solana here. I have 11,000 Solana, or $2,000 worth. So there we go. So now I just made my wallet more stacked on the Trust wallet side, and I took it out of crypto.com. All right, now I'm going to show you guys same example, but we're going to use Coinbase for the people that are using Coinbase. Again, Coinbase is an exchange. Do not hold your crypto here. I don't care how many perks you get. So when you first get here, it looks like this, which might be confusing, but it's just giving us real-time market feed information. Look, you can even trade in here if you want. You can do markets or whatever, limit orders, which is basically kind of how we trade, but that's not why we're using Coinbase. We're going to go to portfolio. All right, so I'm going to find some money here. Let's do Bitcoin. I got this, by the way, Vet coin here is doing pretty well, you guys. But I got it because of Dana White told me to get it. So I said, all right, I'll get it. All right, so we're going to transfer some Bitcoin. All right. So again, I'm in Coinbase right now, right? So what I want to do is a withdrawal. Withdrawal. Okay, I don't need I don't need to paste anything yet. So relax. We're frozen. Maybe I should have clicked yes. Okay, we're going to go to fund. We're going to, so I went back to Trust Wallet. Sorry, I have to keep narrating, right? All right, we're going to go to Trust Wallet. I want to go to fund. I want to receive from another wallet address, and I want it to be Bitcoin. So now I'm going to copy it. And then we're going to go to Coinbase. Okay, so I started in Coinbase, but really I have to start in my Trust Wallet first. Okay. Scott, no, I would not park crypto there. I mean, I know you get perks and stuff. I know people that have literally lost millions in Coinbase. They had millions of dollars of crypto and they lost it. So I don't trust it. I trust Trust Wallet because I have keys to it. And you can't exchange it in Trust Wallet. You can't turn it into USD, but you can park it there. All right, so now we're back here in Coinbase, and I'm going to portfolio so I can find my actual assets. Going to Bitcoin, and I want to go to withdraw to another crypto address, and now I'm going to click allow paste because I already copied it from the other wallet. Okay, it's blank. Coinbase. This is other reasons why I don't like Coinbase. Hello. What is going on here? Let's try this again. All right, portfolio. Well, you guys get to see it a few times. Bitcoin, withdrawal, crypto address. You guys, this is crazy. Look at this. Literally glitching. Let's see if all the currencies are like that, or if it's just this one's annoying. Hold on. Let's go to, I don't think, well, yeah, I only have $8 in that. I was really leaving my Bitcoin here to show you guys this today. All right, let's see. Well, let's do another function then. Let's do a conversion. Let's trade our Bitcoin. Let's trade our Bitcoin for XRP. What do you guys think? That sounds cool, right? And then so after I do that, then I'm not going to use Bitcoin address, right? I'm going to use an XRP address. So I'm going to copy XRP in Trust Wallet. All right, we're going to do the max. So I'll just do like, let's do 10,000 XRP. So I want to take it from Bitcoin to XRP. Let's see what happens here. Convert. Done. Okay. So it's pending. Let's see how long this takes. It should be quick. Okay, look, it already took it out of there. Converted, instant. So that's cool. So let's now go look at our XRP. Now I have 9,800. They took some fees out because that's how they roll. Look, lost 200 just by moving it. It happens. But now I'm going to withdraw it. And I'm going to allow paste. You guys, oh my gosh, Coinbase is whack. This is exactly my point right here. Either they're just glitching or like, well, I don't know. But anyway, you would paste it there, okay? And then you would be able to move it here. All right, so here's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys how to fund your Zader Capital wallet as well. Cool? We can do that as well. I'll show you how this works. Might as well teach you guys how to do that. So here's my current. All right, there's 7,000 in there. Let's go to fund account. Okay. All right. So let's put $1,000 in there. I'm scared to use let's see what I have in Trust Wallet. Hold on. We're gonna take it from Trust Wallet. Actually, let's see if we have any in crypto.com left that I can just move out of here. What do I have? Near Protocol. I don't think they take that. I just have a bunch of weird ones in here that I randomly got. I don't think I have anything else cool in here. Let's see. Yep, I don't have any Bitcoin. I already drained it. So we're going to pull it out of our Trust Wallet. All right. USDT Ethereum. Let's see if they'll take this. This is how we find out. How much do I have? 11,000. So we can do a deposit of 1,000. All right. So let's see. Continue. No. Let's see. USD ERC20. That's scary. I think I would rather it be Bitcoin or Ethereum because all this junk here, TRC, ERC, it's probably ERC, but because I don't know for sure, I'm not gonna do it. So we're gonna just turn it into Ethereum. Yeah. I'm gonna do the max amount. Boom. All right. Not enough. Well, then why did you say I could? Stupid. Ooh, look at that. No, let's do 25%. Yeah, I could do that, right? Let's see. Continue. Right. Yep. Top it up. What? Card. MoonPay. No, I don't have MoonPay, y'all. Hold on. I pushed the wrong thing. Let's try this again. Swap. That's a big fee, right? I have 11,000, so I should be able to do this no problem. Approval amount. Okay. Network fee. Approve it. Oh, let's do a little bit less because I don't want to pay no fees. Let's just do, or not those kind of fees. We'll just do 2,000. Continue. What? Okay, we're just gonna play this game. Let's see what happens. I don't know what MoonPay is. This is new for me. If this doesn't work, I'm going back to Bitcoin. Screw it. Yo, what kind of nonsense is this? All right. Then I'm just gonna send it. No, I don't want to send it. You guys get all the commentary on this too. We're sending Bitcoin. Forget it. I'll deal with swapping that out later. All right. We're going to go back to Zader and we're going to go with Bitcoin because honestly, these, you need to make sure these are compatible. So Google, if you do USDT, make sure it's TRC or ERC before you do it. And there's another one, BSC. I don't want to guess with those. So I'm going to just do Bitcoin. All right, here we go. So what I want to do is I want to send Bitcoin to an address, to this address. So we're going to go to continue. And remember, I'm sending 1,000. Okay. So I'm going to hit submit. You guys get to see my email today. So that's cool. If you guys want to answer them for me, you get bonus points. All right. So I copied it and I'm going to send it here. Paste. And I'm going to send a little bit more, right? I said 1,000 in there, but but that system's a little wonky. So I'm going to just send 1,050 Bitcoin amount. Sorry. I'm going to copy the amount right here. Did you guys see that right there? Because it's saying how much are you sending, right? So here we go. So I'm going to paste it in there. Boom. I'm not going to send a little bit more because I don't speak Bitcoin that fluently. So let's just see what happens if I do the exact amount. I'm assuming since they gave me that thing to copy, it's fine. Okay. I'm paying fees all over the place today. Processing. Okay. So it's pending. I like this. I can go check it out and watch my transaction on the Block Explorer. That's cool. Basically on the blockchain. Okay, so I did it. And so now I just wait till it shows up. It doesn't show up right away, but you'll see that number goes to 8,000 after that. Okay. So that's how you fund your wallet. Again, it's pretty straightforward. The thing that screws up most people, I guess withdrawals. Withdrawal is when you actually need to put your email code in, not to fund it. So you're not going to see my email today. Sorry, guys. All right, let me look at all this. Everything you're doing is great. However, your speed is a little challenging for newbies. Okay, I'll try this slower. Or you can put this video on slow-mo if you'd like. All right. I would like to know if you have any suggestions for a password storage solution similar to the cold wallet. Um, you can just keep it in a locked note, you know? That's what I would do, or write it on a piece of paper and literally put it in a safe, to be honest, right? So that's that. Let's go one step further. Do you guys want to see how to withdraw funds from TradeX Mastery? That's not really a wallet, but hey, we could cover that. Anybody interested in that, or is that too much information? I will just cover this real quick. If you want to deactivate your bot, this is a withdrawal. You can do that here under deactivate bot. You just want to make sure you're deactivating them that is at least 30 days old. Like I do not need this bot. So I can deactivate it here. And it takes a while for it to clear. And once it clears, it ends up in your balance, okay? If you change your mind, you have some time to change your mind. I like mine all running, so I'm just gonna leave it running. All right, let's see. I still haven't got it showed up yet, but it will show up soon. Once it shows up, I'll get that right there. And the cool thing is if I said, oh, I don't really want it in this wallet, then I can withdraw it there as well. Should we do withdrawals? You guys want to see a withdrawal? I can do a withdrawal too. I just am trying to save it for a new bot because I'm extra like that. Let's do a withdrawal because I covered how to fund, but let's do how to withdraw. All right, you guys get to see my email today. It's fine. So let's do a withdrawal. Let's use our referral wallet and let's just withdraw like $200. Okay. So I'm going to hit continue. I would like to be paid in Bitcoin, please. All right. So here's the payout address. So this is what we're going to go grab this from Trust Wallet. I want it to get sent there, right? And so I'm going to come down here and I'll go to the beginning. So it looks like this at first, right? Then you're going to go to Bitcoin. And then I'm going to go to receive Bitcoin, copy. So there's my address. Put it in here, paste, continue. And this is where it gets a little, this is the new system, right? So now it's like, what's your password? Okay, fine. Got my password. And then it's like, you need an OTP code. All right. So let's wait for that to come through. I'm on Do Not Disturb, so I probably have to come now to my email. And oh, look, $1,000. So that's good. I got an email from Zader, so that's great. Come on. Where's my OTP? Sir, ma'am, let's go. Look, I have a countdown, so they better send it quickly. try this again. Oh, it says I have 2 emails from them. Oh, there it is. I just didn't notice. Paste right there and then submit. Boom. That's it. So that's how you do it. Okay. All right. I'm going to show you the withdrawal system for TradeX Mastery as well. I just did this, so I can't really take a withdrawal, but I can walk you through it. So you go to tradexmastery.com. This is for those of you who are doing prop firm trading like myself. First, you're going to log in. The only way that you can take a withdrawal is if you have a funded account. All right. So you go up to the top here, the little menu button right here, and you're going to go to funded accounts. And then you're going to go to payouts right here. And it's going to tell you what your profit is, what your profit share is, and what is withdrawable right here. Bam. So I'm already requested it, as you can see right here. And I'm just waiting forever for it to clear. But what you do is you come down here, you remember this number, right? And then you come down here and you go to request payment. Now, it's not going to let me because I already did it. So I'm going to go to processing. This is what's processing, right? Oh, no, just kidding. Pending. And then it'll show me what's been paid. These are all the payments that I've taken on just this account, you guys. Look at this. But that's how you do it. You just come down here, you go to here, you go to request payment. One thing you do need to know before you can do this, you have to go to where is it? My profile, I think. And you got to go to payment options. Wait, how do you do it? Billing? No. Accounts? I forgot. But you have to put your payment thing on file. I'm trying to remember. What happens if I click on my name? You guys, brain fart. All right, let's see. Lord have mercy. Where did I do this before? Billing? No. You guys, I can't remember. Well, crop this out of the video. How do you get your payment information in here? Let me see. Well, I logged out. Hold on. You gotta go to your profile somehow. Let me go in here again and see. No, that is definitely not it. Nope, that's definitely not it. All right, guys. I feel like it needs to be in here. Yeah, I don't know, actually. I don't want to make this too long of a video, but where the heck do you put your name? I mean, put your payment. I found it the other day, too. Well, you can ask support. Support knows how to do it. But this is really going to bug me now, like for eternity. Maybe it's under platform? No, that doesn't make sense. It's not under billing. It's gotta be. No? You guys, someone tell somebody over there at corporate to fix this stat. Ah, it's under affiliates. That makes no sense. Go to affiliates, go to payout details, and that's where you can put your address in here. They only do Bitcoin, so make sure you send in a Bitcoin address, okay? You can delete it if you want, whatever. All right, cool. That's how you do that. Sweet. So I'm glad we solved that problem because that was nerve-wracking for a minute. Okay, Ledger Live. This is cold storage. I haven't done it yet, but you're basically just gonna go through and follow the prompts for whichever one you've got. I think I have the Nano. And it's going to give you a secret recovery phase. Once you get that, obviously, you're going to want to save it. I don't have one yet, so I would probably just create a new one. All right. And you follow those prompts. And that's how you set it up. So I'm not going to do that. SafePal is another one. I don't think I've set this up completely. I don't have any money in here yet, but it works pretty much the same way. So you would go to, let's see, you would want to send, oh, sorry, you want to receive first. So you would just pick how you want to receive it so you can fund it. So there's a Bitcoin address. You take that. You can use that from Zader as well if you want to do that. Same kind of deal. Yep. So that's pretty much the process. I'm just curious to see. Not yet, but it'll be here soon. I do think you can also see your, not under account activities, probably under, you want to find, I'm looking for my deposit history. Nope, that's not it. I asked them yesterday. No? Okay. Go to account activities. This is a very busy page. Yeah, I don't even want to go in here at all. One sec, guys. I'm just poking around. Ah, right there. Duh, that makes sense. Okay, if you go to Fund Wallet, then it gives you your deposit history. See? There you go. Ta-da. See, and also I made a mistake once. See how it just says waiting? But this one was confirmed. I messed one up, so it's stuck like that. But I'm not going to send anything there, so it's just going to stay like that forever. So if you've messed up, you might see your trail of mess ups in this section of the back office as well. And then sometimes they don't clear and then they look like that because maybe you didn't send in enough money or something, right? The best thing you want to do, or it expired. The best thing you want to do though, when you do fund your account, is to make sure you copy the actual Bitcoin amount or whatever the amount is. Where did I find the cold wallets? To be honest, I bought it on DoorDash and it showed up to my house. You could get them on, you know, like Amazon. You can get them everywhere. To be honest, you can get them, um, Best Buy, any retailer. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Do you guys feel like you have a good understanding of this? Let's see. I have some more questions. Can you go on to payouts and go to payout details? That's where you put in your Bitcoin. Yes, that's it. So that's pretty much it. You guys just rewatch this or ask questions in the chats, and I am happy to answer any questions that you guys have. I will put the recording in our Mighty Networks app. I'll also put the recording of this in the Zader/Xilinx back office as well. So yes, you need a cold wallet. It's not just a thumb drive. No, it's a specific wallet to house cryptocurrency. All right, so you definitely need to make sure it's an actual cold storage wallet. And again, I recommend Ledger because they have had not any drama. I'm a little bit nervous on some of the other ones right now. Trezor just got hacked. So I don't know how they got hacked. They're supposed to be unhackable, so I don't recommend it at this time. But anyway, thanks for hopping on, guys, and I'll put this in the back office for you guys to see. All right, see you guys next time.